down 3, 2, 1, so I have 28 minutes to just stew on my loss.
This is know your pick'ems.
It's 20 keys I'll never get back.
Alright, it is AP Spike versus...
It is AP Spike.
Versus Triple Derv Ranger Necro. So this is using fake rawr. Been, was be used to going up and going right for the front line of there.
You already have one death. He's a little late, so we don't know who it was on. I'm really surprised to see two things here. I'm surprised to see the AP spike, and I'm surprised that WTF aren't really abusing all the war that they could to just take straight up. They don't care about it at all.
That is true. They put faith in the user.
And all these coming so far.
Momo mini
spike.
I would try to catch the kills if you're pressure build like this.
Problem is though, they're letting some of their bars get low between spikes, and as a spike team, you know, even 10% off of a full bar, you know, that's not what spike need, and you know, low bars lead to dead dervishes, so dervish down there. It's interesting how important party healing is again. Like you just really can't let the bars get low. And
at this point, though, if you've taken a couple chain like this, maybe your monk's confidence and infuse gets a little shaken. You don't really want to hang in here much longer and lose the game at the stand. You want to give yourself a chance. I like to see just a WTF, just a simple play, reset the game, kind of. You know, make a play at the other team's base, and then just kind of reset over just continuing here.
You know, the problem is they can't really split off blood, or else they'll have something to interrupt spike. And he's done those two LE writs pretty well, but you know, who else would you split here? Do you really want to?
Can you? Big kills you on LE. They can get wave up pressure through. I just think it's a big risk. I mean, both here just often just bash into the other one. This is Euro Central 2011.
Definitely super surprising, I have to say. You know, both playing like this. Fake rawr, bad build, and WT using not a bad, but a suboptimal build for the map, and fake rawr WT not using, you know, inbuilt tactics to counter.
Exactly.
Big pressure here on fake rawr. Down goes Casper off. A shield set. There's not a shield set. Probably was in the cat. That's a death high set. That's really gonna hurt when he's res. He's gonna stay.
I'm gonna say unless rawr, you know, full back and completely 100% reset, they're gonna be in big trouble because the way their build works, they're under so much that they're at least have to be casting defensively between spikes, and so you know they need to get those defensive spells off, and the spike just isn't going to be as strong as it used to be without those defensive spells going off. You know, those blinds and stuff. Stop casting for just a little bit. They're going to get completely overrun by dervishes.
You look as they fall back. They're falling into a choke. They're going to be. Lieutenant Lang is just sit at his Evans and Dusk too much spike. They up because are being trained there near the main call, so it's rawr under a lot of pressure.
Right now to death. Got them on the ropes. They're pushing it.
Falling back, they're just about to eat it.
With that LE down, the spike is not going to be as effective at all. Might not even have to kill these guys. Boost here in second. It's a commanding edge right now for WT.
You guys think that rawr did wrong there? I mean, you know, they were getting the back to then, and then Hall just blew up.
Really under pressure, but surely under fourth. set in. Their monks are running out of energy. They need what you need to do with the spikes. You really need a DPI or some type of advantageous spike, maybe return the flag or whatever, to really like control the game. If you're devs, it's not really going to set in and to start basing people or giving large amounts of DP. So they have enough SIGs, enough with their build to take you devs until they start taking multiple devs or base devs. They really won't see a problem.
I have to watch it again, but it looked like there was a big problem with their flag. I saw their flag was coming in. The pressure was cutting in on them. Oh, and that theme with build is poor mismanagement with the flag, and your flagger guy can lead to wipes. Right now, though, they good through here. They're up again, push their way out, trying to just kind of get this flag in. This is the time they need a spike to get through, and they get it right there in Lieutenant Linebacker.
rawr's in a really ugly spot, and just gets bounced right there. They have to force the flag through, because if WTFing, they're gonna have 10% be bait.
And they're gonna have to break and run here, fake raw that is. They're just gonna have to cut and run, get back to the base. It looks like Cow's gonna probably drop again. He's taking so much damage. He needs like a shielding hands or an SOA on him. TF knows that there's really no threat of split here from fake rawr, so they're just gonna wait right here, let them run into the choke again. Or go out the porters or something where they can just immediately jump right back up.
They're gonna have to start running around with that incoming on the sand.
Is that viable though, Trojan? I mean, they could always just send a ranger into the base and hold a healer.
Here it is.
It's the only thing they can really do. They can't win the AV fight at this point. Looks like they're rushing.
This is the big plays you like to see right here.
I mean, they're pulling the biggest play possible.
Everybody into the other team's base, and we're seeing WTF make a good response here. They've looks like a dervish, they're flare, and they're just dervish. Now it's like they're questioning what they're doing and respond. Meanwhile, the AP is now into the base.
Lag's kind of may go around, running the big NPC, run out, I'm assuming.
Awesome save on that. Could have used just a little. Right place, right time.
Oh, another huge save on the knight. Yeah, that one was. I thought it was dead. Now they're out of the base.
This type of playstyle is really going to benefit them. Their build's a lot faster. WTF. If the second WTF slips, then they're going to lose an NPC, and NPCs cannot. So we will see here.
Good turn spike there. Getting Dr. Reef is down.
Looks like they're running again.
It looks like they're running for Paladin here. They need a snare on them. They can't quite get it. The Vicious Spear doesn't trigger deep wound anyway,
the
so...
Necro is the only one with a snare in WTF's build, so... That Necro is really big right now. He needs to land some snares.
Well, they've kind of reset their position here, but we'll see how long they can hold up. I don't know if Joe, do you think that they need to be standing like this? Almost get a spike. The pressure's gonna be like it's inevitable.
It's such an front of spike. Really in those chain kills through. Like, what do EST? We saw SC get blown up. I believe it was right. You just see those relying on the chain kills early give you an advantage, and then once you get an advantage, it's practically insurmountable. You lose your early advantage, it's also insurmountable. So, they do really have to stand in there, keep getting those flags in. hopefully you saw as they were leaving there, they got a great turnaround spike on the Dervish. Hopefully they can keep that at the same time giving up deaths like they just did on Freddy there.
Looks like they're gonna make a play here for just running for the Porter. Probably when Freddy reses.
Exactly was what I was gonna say. We'll see. Maybe they can try and get it. It's not gonna. Freddy.
It is like a risky running all their damage out. The other team
they
can
may
just
even leave Freddy
keep all
just
their
his
damage
hair and rush out. It looks like they're falling. They have BTF in a really good position to do that. Like right now, to take off. They'd have looks like they're going for it right now. They're here. Team unity here as the spike moves out in the pack.
You know, a lot of WTF players want to just turn around and go right back in because the other team's base is a lot closer than fake rawr is to theirs. But you gotta stay disciplined and send your proper guys back. You don't want to get caught. Lose your healing in your base, lose your ward, game over, lose the gold.
Both teams really riding on a razor's edge here. Either team could mess up and cost himself a big...
Sure, he every time. Going right for the knight.
Looks like they got him.
They got it.
They got it. Blind the archer in so he can't pin down your team, though somebody looked like he had a pin down there. Eva Mendez. Line. It didn't work. The Porter after it, yep.
Looks like a nice little trick spike on Paladin. Save.
Meanwhile, Avatar of SG's here. He's keeping Fake Torsen from running the flag in, so they got another boost, and he's tied him to this knight. And anyone WTF or Fake rawr gives up to stop him from doing this means that their spike is less effective. So Avatar of Azusia kind of guaranteeing his team a boost by making a good play in that situation. Fari's dragged that knight out. Does anyone else see this? The knight is fleeing back into base from being pulled a long way out.
It's definitely a hassle for rawr's monks here.
Oh, they're balled up again. They took a huge amount of damage there. It was not. Try to fight again. I mean, this has not been good for them here along this pathway. This has been a bloodbath central for Fake rawr. WTF probably where they want them.
Want W to be perma boost at the same time.
You really need this position. Every time they come here, they keep taking those. I don't know why they keep putting themselves in that spot. They really need to fall back. And
that's one after time. Aerox is going to drop 2 here this week.
Not really in rawr's favor right now. WTF has to be really careful here. If they do take a death, it's going to be really drastic to...
Oh, that Dervish just landed a big... Landed a big Aura of Thorns there. Got so many people bleeding.
I'm assuming once Aerox reses, they're going to go ahead and hit the race. Has to be prepared. I think they have their outside of us waiting.
You know, we've seen them make that play where they run out through the teleporter, get into the back of the other team's base, and then run through the teleporter in the other team's base, and then run to that one spot in the flag stand pathway, die. If they turn around there, I mean, went back to the base and did it, and again, more success. Just getting more stuff in the other team's base.
I
Instead,
definitely
that
agree.
they kept going to that one point every time. They did the
Here
exact. Here they go again. They're being followed really closely this time, though.
But no healing left, but they can turn around and kill.
And that's what they're gonna
So
do. They're
he
going
was
right for the
blind?
tin bag.
But
Got a huge Bustor on Chap right as he did his vicious. So
When he
and they still
got another.
WT. Good. The guild does rawr over and over. Hard thinking, and they actually.
Original Eldritch with Race here. Somewhat crucially, almost all of rawr's boat dead. One more person down in the base, either the bodyguard or the archer, and they can get free lore damage.
Wang Tai Li is still a monk. Jeff is supporting this one Dervish. I think it's gonna work out. That's their infuser, and now she's leaving. I'm just gonna leave
This
Paladin
Dervish is
here to
really not getting anything done, honestly. I'd rather see him leave so that Wang Tai Li can leave, which is in fact what they're doing. They don't want to tether a character as important to heal monk to something like that. They can still have dervishes running around in there keeping someone back with damage from the keeping a healing monk pinned in. Good move here. They're making exactly the play they need to. People out of damage and getting monks to follow damage how they want it. I approve wholeheartedly.
I think rawr's going to try to make that play again, but
if they can,
it's going to be dangerous.
Oh, one time.
Big kill here on the heel. Oh, base. And it is a base. Big.
Huge. Amazing timing on Lucy line. He does. He saved him.
I do think that WTF will recover for like, I mean, at least position now. Like, they start potential come. Now they have to follow it up with like 3 or back-to-back. Wang Tai Li is about halfway there. Well over halfway there. She's almost there. And rawr follows it up with getting absolutely no kills.
Return really
One back.
position. We've seen that skill on monks really just. It's been really good.
Mary right now.
But Rangers play without their base alive. I mean, WTF's always got the play of let's just kill the guild or they just abandoned it. I know it's a risky play. Go for Dr. Etho, don't kill, follow. Looks like they're not even go to the RT space, they're going back into there. It's just Mario karting around here over the bridges of
I think really what they're
the
trying
Isle
to do
of
is they're
Solitude.
trying to... I really think they're trying to get another kill on Wang Tai.
If I were WTF here, I would be really like a ranger behind at this, like the rip back every time, and I'd really want one more MP bow, so you leave a dervish behind to get lore damage every time they do this. They need to get either the bodyguard or the archer, preferably one of those two, and it practically clinches WTF's victory 100%.
Avatar going down.
They shoot him up before the bridge though. Not going to be a big factor. Looks like they're going to spike through jets away.
Well, you know, they
They
are
get
getting killed
another
right
kill on
now.
Arclight.
We've argued up no shield set.
In WTF, I would be
really doing
literally
that.
putting everything into killing one of these two NPCs at this point. Either that or just getting while they're in here.
Yeah,
But you know,
Big kill down.
keep
I mean-
and they'll win that way too.
The
Let's
monks
take
are getting
pressure.
trained. They're not getting A-Rocks up. It looks like dead pack last possible minute. Arclight down again.
Trading kills there as your
Time
returns. The
in
enchanting
shield.
set with death choice. Not often seen.
they get another check out. If only they had done this when Wong Tai Li had based, it would have been so much better for them. But perma back, they're spreading out their kills amongst 4 different guys here in these 5 kills and 4.
Scary thing is, Paladin started to accumulate some lore damage, and that last archer has been killed. So if they end people out again, they just have to pretty much leave one bush behind. Kill lord's gonna damage. I really don't understand why in a monthly finals where all you have to do is play it safe and take the free win, WTF is not getting lord damage right now. Super risky.
I think they're going for the kill. I think they know when they need to start. They should be starting now, but I think they're trying to go for the big wipe.
Fairness to them, it's not like rawr can eat damage. You know, they're only by killing the guild lord, so the amount of lore damage is pretty immaterial.
What does rawr need to do here? I mean, they're not that much this.
In the next 5 minutes, find some miracle way like guild lord. It's like some dude. They've got. I mean, they could have ninja splitting on detect, relying on mistake. They can characters out the base to win would rely on WF to make a mistake. That's such a commanding position at this point. But, much their game anyway.
I think we can all agree that moving a flag in was probably not going to be the game-winning play, though.
Yeah, Airx returns kind of misdirecting his attention.
I mean, that was just... Their team got strung out there running that in. It's like, well, they got it in. It's not helping them at all.
Well, Qdome and Airx are out of the base. They should try and push the front of WTF's base, threaten the flag, but it looks like it's not going to happen.
Just have to say, yeah, now that the game's over, you can kind of talk about how it got this way. I mean, rawr was really playing well at this. I mean, a quick look at the morale chart shows them getting kill after kill after kill. What do you just think they didn't get kills on the right targets? Like, when we saw a lot of dervishes dying back to back to back, do you think that doesn't really matter when there's 3 of them? Like, would you rather see effort focused on killing those?
Well, because you need to constantly get killed. Go to the amount of kills they're getting to the amount of pressure they're receiving was definitely in WTF's favor. That's why WTF premium in the play really need to keep constantly getting kills. Pretty much what K is to get a kill every other spike. It would be what killed every 3 spikes. It definitely wasn't like that this game, and WTF was able to endure rawr spike and make something out of it. APA.
Look at the morale chart. They only got 3 kills in 4 minutes, and it's not the pace that you can, not the pace you want.
I think a big thing is when you're in this tries to wipe it's that tries to you get your kill. We saw get their kills right away, get a boost, and that kind of sealed the deal right off the bat. We saw rawr here got their kills boost. WTF got the kills, they got the boost, and once you get that first boost, you suddenly become in a much better spot.
I'd almost argue that it's not even the boost that matters so much as the map control that comes with it. Like, if you're it implies that you're on their side of the map, fall back, and more space to play in. And rawr did not have that. I mean, they got a couple kills, they'd never gained map control at any point. And then at some point, they just folded. They couldn't really get the kills they needed in 4 minutes. Meanwhile, when we saw What winning or rawr winning against SC, they just wrapped up tons of kills and took early map control. Like, we saw how any attempt to split once they lost map control by the losing team was just completely
Here we got
Second Knight goes down right
big
here.
Zerg play here by rawr. He's just going for it. Meanwhile, Asdu is just being left to just kind of swing one-on-one. An epic battle against the Guild Lord.
choosing the Panther
Dying in the
a
other
little
team's
early. I don't think that's necessary. I think
So permanent boosting, it's really not going to matter at this point. It's sad to say. Nothing can really go in favor right now. They just have to get lower damage and hope it's enough.
I think some decent damage. W did not pick up a long.
Bodyguard, that's
If they just focus everything on the now on, they could pull out. You know, I really about how WTF could only lose if they made a mistake. I think they made a huge mistake by not getting damage.
If Lieutenant coming in and try to add damage, air ops, that's really going to hurt them. This Dervish Asdu took a lot of daggers on the lineback. He needs to get back in there and get war damage.
Airax not being able to come up with the interrupt on the pact is probably going to seal their fate for finishing off the Guild Lord there.
well, they're doing
Or
quite a
getting more
bit. Hey, look here. I don't know if WTF is really prodding their Lord to what rawr is doing. rawr is keeping one. So it looks like another Dervish just arrived at his base. rawr's Derv dies, linebacker.
But Asdu drops. This is a
why is
and it should have been
this is a really
for left. Panic probably setting in a little bit here on the ground. Happy the way this is looking.
they
It's
get a
even
nice
the Bridge
step
who is
here.
joining in on the one.
And
A
WTF.
potentially mistake there by not putting Lord with 3 beating on it. He made it back in time to do it.